There's a huge breakthrough in solar power that could seriously change the energy game. And believe it or not, the whole story starts with a few mysterious numbers. Today, we're going to dig into a massive new solar project out of China that might just reshape our energy future. Let's get right into it. All right, first up, 12,000. Just look at that number. What in the world could that be? 12,000 of what? Just hang on to that number for a second.
Okay, next we have a temperature, 565 degrees Celsius. I mean, to give you some perspective, that is literally hotter than the surface of Venus. We are talking about an incredible, almost unbelievable amount of heat.
And our last number for now, 80,000. So let's recap. We've got 12,000, 565 degrees, and 80,000. Right now they just feel like random figures, but I promise you, they're all about to connect in a really powerful way.
So what is the connection here? How do these three completely different numbers weave together? Well, they're all critical pieces of a truly groundbreaking energy project. Let's start putting this puzzle together.
The answer to our little puzzle lies in one single, massive achievement. Turns out, these numbers are the key ingredients in a major technological milestone that was just successfully tested in China.
We're talking about a revolutionary new solar power facility in the city of Dunhuang. Now, this is not just another solar farm with a bunch of panels. No, this is a whole new way of harnessing the sun's power. And the most important part, it actually works.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, how on earth does this thing actually generate electricity? The method is, it's kind of simple in concept, but absolutely brilliant in how they pulled it off. Let's walk through it.
All right, let's break this down. First, picture what's basically a forest of mirrors. And that's our first number, 12,000 of them. And they all move, tracking the sun and focusing all that light onto one single point on that huge central tower. This creates this incredibly intense beam of light that heats up molten salt inside the tower to, you guessed it, a blistering 565 degrees Celsius. Now, you might be asking, why salt? Well, it's because salt is amazing at holding on to heat, which means the plant can keep making power long after the sun is set. From there, that superheated salt is used to boil water, which creates a massive amount of steam pressure. And finally, that steam is used to drive a turbine, generating clean electricity 24/7.
This whole process, this whole idea, has a name. It's called Concentrated Solar Power, or CSP. And here's the real game changer. Unlike the solar panels you see on roofs, which turn light directly into electricity, CSP uses sunlight to create and store immense heat, which then makes the power. That ability to store heat is its superpower. Understanding the tech is fascinating for sure, but it's only as good as the impact it has in the real world. So what's the big deal? Why does this actually matter? Let's look at what this one facility can do. And that brings us right back to our third and final number, 80,000. We've seen the incredible engineering, but what's the result of all that heat and all that power?
This right here is the payoff. That single plant, with its forest of mirrors and its tower of molten salt, can generate enough consistent, reliable electricity to power 80,000 homes. That really just shows you the massive potential of this kind of technology.
So the impact here is really a two-for-one deal. On the one hand, you get huge amounts of clean, totally green power. And on the other, for a country like China, this is a massive step towards energy independence, moving away from relying on fossil fuels from other places.
But this isn't just a local success story. What happened in Dunhuang has real implications for the entire planet and for all of us as we search for sustainable and reliable ways to power our lives.
And listen, it's not just us saying this is a big deal. Experts are already calling this one of the most advanced solar projects anywhere on the globe. That tells you this isn't just some cool experiment. It's a potential blueprint for how we can generate clean energy on a massive scale.
So all of this leaves us with one final and really crucial question. When we look at huge projects like this one, are we actually witnessing the dawn of a new energy era? And if we are, how fast can something like this really scale up to meet the world's incredible demand for power? Definitely something worth thinking about.
Thanks for watching. Like, comments, and share.